Bishop Isaac Idahosa, Your Excellency Abubakar Galadima, Royal Majesty, Royal Highness here present, Elder States of Mgbuitanwo Internal Road, constructed by the administration of River State.
Please ensure that the training is always built. And today that's another way to say thank you. Continue to be in peace in this community. Continue to be loyal to the authorities and their excellency. So happy to be here because I believe that this is the only facility constructed to this part of any regional community. So those of us who are happy and impressed by what we have seen as God, but are also happy with the honest. This is that I believe that will be the name of God.
One for the side. What? They look at
Construction of the local executed by the administration of His Excellency Wike, Seaway, GSSRS, Governor of River State, commissioned by my humble self. Thank you. God bless you.
Equals one make count. Equals one make count. Emohua to the America, and then you're Sagrio. Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, let me on behalf of the government and people of the state most sincerely thank you and members of your team for honoring our invitation to be with us here today, the 21st of November, 2022, to commission this road, Mgbuitanwo Road. Like what the chairman of the local government said, this road was flagged up June last year. This road has been completed for the past 4 months. Today, we are here to commission the road, and by a humble self, You have been here before in Rivers State to commission the Rumuagba flyover. Today, you are here to commission the Mgbuitanwo road. You may not understand the importance of today's commissioning. You are a senator. You've been a senator. They say once a senator is a senator. And today, you are in one of your colleagues' place, Chief Andrew Uchendu. You are in his community to commission his road. That is to tell you, we want you to commission your colleague's community road. What I've always asked our people, what I've always said to people, I'm a friend to the governor of Rivers State. I'm a friend to Mr. President. I know Mr. Vice President. I know the president of the World Bank. What is important is of your relationship with all these people. What have you brought to your people? Of what will it be the benefit to your people? You know all these people, yet your people are suffering. Of what benefit will it be? If the people of Emohua, if Ohachi, the Sergeant Awusi, and Chief of Staff and all of them, they said they are close to the governor of Rivers State, and yet they cannot bring one road project or any project to Emohua. Shame unto them. So, I've always said, wherever you are, bring the dividend of democracy to your people. Good governance is the welfare of my people. They did not just bring road, a road that was built by the biggest construction firm in Nigeria, Julius Berger. With street lights. And let me tell you, these people are, I'm sorry to say it, they are not in the city, but today they are in the city now. When we came here last time, they said, oh, the road will not be done on this political propaganda. Is it a propaganda now? Or propaganda? Then Mgbuitanwo or propaganda? Now, for record's sake, the people of Emohua, here's a Oha, Chidi. I wish I said I did this, I did that. I will tell you why I have to do what I did for the people of not just Emohua, but Emohua Local Government. But let me start here. Where's Nda? Where's your senior brother? Where's Osa? Where are they? Where's Osa? He didn't come. Special guest of honor. This is his son, the father of Chief Andrew Uchendu. These are his nephews. They have no position. They have never been to State Assembly. They have never been to House of Representatives. They have never been to Senate one day. They have never been council chairman. But this young man dragged the governor down here. Yes, a week, Papa Damo, Papa Damo, Papa Damo, Papa Damo, that's a week, Papa Damo, Papa Damo, Papa Damo, These three young men, no position in government. They had the ability, the love for their people, and came to the governor and cried to the governor, our governor. We said we are going to support your government. Our governor, our people say, now that the governor has won, what have you brought home? Your Excellency, come to our rescue. The only thing we need from you, let us have a road we can use and go out and go to the farm. These are the three young men who dragged me down here. Can you imagine these three young men dragging a whole me to Mgbuitanwo community and giving them a first-class road? Continue to pray for them. They didn't think about their pocket. They didn't say, look, Governor, empower us, put something in our pocket. The only empowerment they said they need, construct road for our people. Therefore, these are the true representatives of their people, not those who will go to Abuja, not those who will go to Port Harcourt and forget their people. Pray for them to continue to remember their people. And that is what we want. Young men like this, who will have the opportunity to remember their people. I thank you, all of you. I thank you. Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, I want anybody to challenge our administration and let it be known that this administration, we have never done any project above 14 months. If you calculate all we have been commissioning, put them together from June last year till now, we are commissioning over 20 projects. Put all the money together for those 20 projects. Within 1 year, the projects are completed. We have today, as of today, from 2019 till now, we have commissioned 9 flyovers. 9 flyovers. By December, we'll commission the 10th flyover. By February next year, we'll commission 11th and 12th flyover. I came here, Chief Awuse said, I have done, or has Sergeant Awuse Road. I've done Rumuche-Rumakwande Road. I've done Isiodu Road. I've given them a campus of the university. I did not end there. I told them, Government Secondary School Emohua, that their own son brought down. I was going to rebuild it. Am I building it today? Am I building it today? Their own son came and brought it down. I said, I will come and rebuild it. Have I rebuilt it now? Our own is promise made, promise kept.
Yes, sir, we can
In this local government, they had a son who was a commissioner for agriculture from Obakiri. They had no roads. Today, go and see what's happening in internal roads of Obakiri. Today, go and see Urumodogo 1 and 2, which we are going to commission soon. Go and see Ababu, Ebedia, Omudioga. Tomorrow we are commissioning that. We have done Iba Road. What do you people want me to do again that I've not done? What do you want me to do again? Have I not done well for you? Have I not done well for you? Have I not fulfilled my promises to you?
Maybe go be the monorail when they walk you.
And therefore, I have told all of us, they say, Oh, I have caused trouble. I said, what is the trouble? That they say, oh, the Niger Delta State shall account for their money. I never said so to anybody. All I said, people should thank Buhari for me, for giving me money to do all the project. That's what I said. If you will interpret it in a different way, it's your own business. Is it wrong to thank somebody who has done well for you? Does it mean you won't thank me for what I've done? That's what I said. You brought food for me here. You brought two, what? The girls of honor don't understand the no. No, it's sheep. So, he brought call it native cow, which is English cow. So, to thank me, is it not? You brought yam. You brought bags of garlic. You brought plantain. Is that not? You brought fish. Thanking me. What are you thanking me for? For what I have done, is it not? Is it not? Is there anything wrong in that? So if I thank somebody who gave me money, is there anything wrong? Is there anything wrong? I don't understand why people play politics every time. Special guest of honor, let me thank you. Let me thank you. People may not understand. When you wanted to lead PDP, I came to your house in Abuja. I said, sir, don't leave the party. I pleaded with you. I came 2 times. Those who never meant well for this party, who will want to take control where they never sowed. You want to reap where you never sowed. They said, no, leave Kwankwaso to go. Who is he? Let him go. After all, I was Senate President when he was the Deputy Speaker in House of Reps. I said, no. It's an asset to the party in Kano State. Kano is very, very important for our party. Therefore, whatever it takes, let's keep him. Let's manage him. They said, no, let him go. I said, the more the merrier. We're opposition party. We cannot continue to drive our people away. Whoever is angry, let's keep him. They said no. Oh, I went to see Kwankwaso. I said yes because I know with him in Kano that likelihood that it will be better for us. But if we remove him or we allow him to go, the repercussion will be too heavy. They said no. Kwankwaso left out. The only thing he told me that, well, I can remain, he will not remain. I said, okay, I will stay and survive it and fight back. But let me tell you why I'm saying this today. When he was going, he told me, look, I'm going. My people who are remaining will support you. I know one thing I like in life. Forget these bogey people now. All these one bogey. They tell you one thing, yeah, before you turn, they've done a different thing. He told me, he said, look, I can assure you, those of them who are remaining in the party, those of them who are going with me will go with me. But those who are remaining, I can assure you they'll support you. And they did. And they did. And that's why we talk about integrity. Do you understand what I mean? Integrity is very, very important. Whatever you tell me, do. Whatever I don't want to do, you don't need to say you will do it. So you're a man of integrity. You are a man of integrity. It's unfortunate we're not in the same party. But God will help at the appropriate time. God will help. People like this are people that should talk about leadership of the country. Yes, I have no apologies to make to anybody. I said it to Peter when he came. And I want to also tell you that if you are coming for campaign here, I will give you the logistic support for you to campaign. You're a former governor. The difference between me and you that you are former, I'm still present. You're a former minister, I'm a former minister. So why will I not accord you all the necessary support, protocol, and logistics? Why? And when you're a governor, you perform excellently well. Everybody knows in this country. Everybody knows. That's why I'm not afraid to say I'll give you all the logistic support. I will do it. Protocol demands that I should do that. So I thank you for coming. And let them know these are people who mean well for this country. You are not preaching based on ethnicity. You are not preaching based on religion. You are selling yourself to Nigerians. Vote for what I can do. You've started me in Kano. You've started me as a former minister. I have what it takes to drive this country from where we are to the next level of development. It's not to say, don't vote for a Yoruba man. Don't vote for an Igbo man. That is not what we require in this country now. What we require is a man who put Nigeria together. So I'm happy. We of the Integrity Group will continue to support whatever that is right, whatever that will help this country. And so, see River State as your own. When you win too, remember us. When you win, remember us. So, we're all here to make sure that this election will be free and fair. We have not started full campaign. What we are doing is introduction to campaign. But what I've told our people, the only way you can disarm your opposition is to show them what you have done. Tell me who will come to Mgbuitanwo now and say don't vote for us in the state. Is it possible? No. Is it possible? No, it is difficult. Our candidates in this state, sir, don't be offended. If you have candidates here, tell them to take it easy. Because here, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. So it will be difficult. At the appropriate time, we will tell our people in the language they understand. At the appropriate time, we will speak the language our people will understand. And they will implement that language. Equals Banmeka. Equals Banmeka. Anumeka. Anumeka. And they want to say, So it is important for all of us to know. I don't know people who stole and sold our gas turbine. People who took our plane legacy to go and hide in Germany for over 5 years. They said they want to come and be governor. Governor where? Is it possible? No she. No she. Is it possible? We allow those armed robbers to come here again? To go and sell the plane again? To go and sell the street light again? Fa, fa, fa. Fa, fa, fa. So it's for Rivers State, it's over. It's over. It is Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, who is the headmaster of their party, who is the principal of their party, who is the leader of their party, gave us a certificate that we have done too well, that nobody has beaten us. Don't be so.
You too much.
So now this one, now then we're going to say, we have not done anything. Is it possible? Is it possible? So I thank the community for coming out in your numbers to receive our special guest. I thank the chiefs, traditional rulers of Emohua, led by Sergeant Awuse, for bringing out their people to show solidarity and support for this administration. Everything we have done here, we have never had any problem from the contractors that the communities don't want them to do any job. No, we have all gotten support, and that's why they have never said contractors have left the site. No way. And any new project we are going to flag off very soon, I can assure you, God willing, we'll finish them before we go. Some of politicians are telling me I should stop work. As if I stop work, what will I be doing again? If I stop work now, what will I be doing? I was voted to finish 29th of May, 2023. Is it not? If I leave now, what will I be doing from now till May 29? So I will continue to work. I will continue to commission projects. I will continue to flag off projects for the interest of our people. So I thank you very much. And let me therefore invite our special guest of honor to please, before he will talk to you, they will read about him, you know about him. Some of you only knew him as former governor, former minister. There are so many things you don't know about him, who they will talk about him. And then he will talk to his people. Here and there, I will say, they used to be in a SDP. But that time, NRC took over state. SDP didn't win here at that time. That's under her sergeant, I'm saying. So now it's a traditional ruler. When we tell him, why not stay in your palace, let's play politics? He said, you cannot remove me here. I'll be a traditional ruler at the same time advising you people on what to do. And he's been advising us very, very well. That's a very good traditional ruler. So I thank all of you. Just be patient, 2-3 minutes, hear about what they will talk about him. Then he will come and talk to you, and then he will commission this road to the glory of God. Thank you, and God bless you.
Like you, in 1998, I had the opportunity of being part of the founding fathers of PDP. And we have done extremely well, especially our first 8 years. Unfortunately, as the time went on, many things started to go wrong. And unfortunately, some of us saw what Your Excellency, did not see in time. That was why we decided in 2013-14 to bring some changes in the political architecture of this country. That was why we formed the APC, believing that the party was going to be a progressive party that will sort out the issues that we were concerned about as Nigerians at that particular time. Unfortunately, this party proved over time in the opinion of many people, especially in the PDP, to believe that it is worse than the PDP itself. And that was how really they were putting their eggs in one basket, believing that the election was going to be between bad and very bad. But even then, we have some islands. We were part of the island in Kano. We performed extremely well. Of course, one of the islands is River State, where we have a very distinguished leader who believes in his people. Anytime I come to Rivers, I find brand new projects and programs. This is somebody who has worked so much in education. And when we were coming to this venue, he showed me the law school that was being commissioned recently. And you can go on and on in terms of projects and programs, and that is why not only people of River State are calling him Mr. Project. All of us acknowledge him as Mr. Project in this country. Let me thank you for standing firm. I thank you for telling the truth at any given time, not minding what they think or do. Your Excellency, without putting red cap, I can tell you, you are a member of Kwankwaso any day, any time. Because in Kwankwaso, you don't have to put red cap. Many people in this country have got their red caps in their hearts. It is there. And I believe you are one of us. And that was why those of us from Kano have a lot of respect for you. It wasn't me, it wasn't because of me that I told you what you mentioned when I was leaving PDP. It's because of you. I believe if I was not there, then Kano must be you. And of course, that is even the opinion of all those I left and all those who supported you. And given the opportunity, they will continue to do it and do it for the right person like you. Let me say that many people have made so many mistakes. Many leaders don't understand. Some leaders are very rigid. Rigid in the sense that whether they are failing or winning, they will stick to one idea. They will stick to one aspirant or candidate, not minding the consequences, not minding the feeling of the people that are involved. We have seen people in my former party that all what they want is ticket, to get presidential ticket. They are ready to do anything to have ticket. Now I can tell you, as Governor Wike has been saying, any party that cannot control two of the three states, Kano, Lagos, and Rivers, he has been saying it, and people were not taking note of it. And by now, with Kwankwaso out of that party, Wike is still struggling to be there or not to be there. Somehow things are moving. Certainly Lagos is not their own. One begins to wonder where they will get their votes to win the election of 2023. We have seen people struggling, probably regretting, going around talking to so many leaders, trying to say that they should intervene either here or there. Now let me say, especially to those leaders, please at this critical time, respect yourselves, do the right thing, make sure you don't soil your fingers.
And remember, even those of us are still in their 50s and 60s. So it is very important they take note of that. And let me at this point acknowledge and of course congratulate Governor Wike for leading the integrity group. This group, I have seen many of their portraits along the streets of this state. I believe they are good people, and I know that by the grace of God, the integrity group will do the right thing as soon as possible, because I believe they are people of integrity, and of course, the posterity will judge them based on the action they take. And I'm so happy that they are doing the right thing. They are consulting, they are talking. So many people who are talking about Governor Wike as if he is just one person. And that's what happened in 2013-14. 5 of us as governors formed a group. And this same party did not understand. Many of the leaders were saying, only 5 votes, only 5 of them. Until the 2015 election happened, many of them did not understand. So, Your Excellency, I want to say that we acknowledge and follow what is happening with the integrity group, the G5, and I believe they are not only G5. We are aware of G2 and G1. Whether they are going to merge very soon or till later, we keep on our eyes watching the developments. Let me at this point say, especially in the presence of our traditional ruler, the paramount ruler of this community, Sergeant Awusi, that in the NNPP, we have our blueprint, which I will give you before we go, and we decided to involve the traditional rulers in the governance of this country. And that's why we now decided to form committees in 8,809 wards that we have in this country. And we have 11 selected people that we call our best 11. One of them is the traditional ruler of that, the foremost traditional ruler in that ward. The other one is the clergy or the imam in that particular area. Representative of students, the representatives of women, and so on, the PTA, the one person with disability, 11 people. And these are the 11 people that will work in the interest of that ward. And resources will come directly from federal government to those wards through legislation. And of course, the local government and states that are interested and keen into the project are free to do that. I was so happy when I saw young men and women dancing. And it's not only here, across the country, most of these young men and women have no job to do. And that's why, for security purposes, and I have to congratulate the governor, now Rivers is peaceful. A friend of mine was telling me this morning that nightlife activities are taking place across the state and so on and so forth. So, Governor, congratulations. It's not the same story across the country, especially in northern Nigeria. And that's why we decided to increase the number of our military, being a former Minister of Defense and having done a lot of work to compare so many things, including the United Nations recommendation for the military in terms of military-civilian ratio. We believe that increasing the military to 1 million will sort out the problems that we have today in the security. So also the police and DSS and other paramilitary, so that we can take each and every square meter of this country for Nigerians. In education, in our government, at national level, we decided that no more selling of forms for WIKE or for NECO or for anything. In fact, we have decided that nobody should be denied education at all levels because they cannot afford it or they don't have money to do it. Because we believe so much in education, and we will continue to support education because it's very critical and important in every society. Your Excellency, I'm so happy that I'm here, and I'm equally happy that you mentioned my colleague, Andrew Uchendu. Uchendu was my colleague in 1994 during the Constitutional Conference, and most recently we were senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria together, and in between we have always been working as friends. Let me say that immediately you announced I was coming here, he called me and said that you are coming to my community, my village. I said, I hope you'll be there. He said he wanted to come, but he's worried about what either the governor or somebody would say. I said, but that is not the reason. Governor is my friend, and I can assure you that at any given time in politics, one is learning. Now it's like mistakes were being made in the past, and there is a golden opportunity now to correct those mistakes. And for somebody who was able to bring good road of this standard, good street lights, good drainage, and so on and so forth, I believe it's time for you to say thank you very much. In any case, he told me, Governor, to say thank you very much. He couldn't make it to this place. But don't worry, Governor. I believe that in 2023 election, in this local government, I believe there would be only two parties. One party for the gentleman who thought it's necessary to bring these facilities and constructed them and paid them and commissioned them. I believe this community has no option than to go to that political party to vote for it. On the other hand, the other political party is the party of somebody who was invited all the way from Kano to come here and wish you well and congratulate you. And of course, not only because of Uchendu, certainly I can say by this visit, I should be seen as part and parcel of this community. And already I can see a young lady there with my portrait, which is even looking more beautiful than myself. So I say thank you very much for that. And I guess you are from this community. Once again, Your Excellency, we thank you for this project. And I don't know whether it's here or we are going to somewhere to commission the project, but I want to say thank you on behalf of all of us. Thank you and God.